Hello everybody, welcome to the Ftog server, Infinity Evolved. ToddytheBody here. Let's get flipped around and look at the sky. Look at it go. That's that Draconic Evolution sundial block. Making things happen up in the sky. It reminds me of, you know when you're a kid and they take you to the science center and they put you in that big dome, you get to see the stars fly around? That's what that reminds me of. Anyways, so I was just informed, well not just informed, a little while ago, saying that Brink found his surprise, so that's awesome. If you're watching this video, then you already know that he found a surprise because we had uploaded the other one, which I'm actually going to do tonight. Uploaded it, and then this is the episode that is supposed to be coming after that. So anyways, so what are we doing today? Today we are going to work some more on the nuclear base. Alright, let's get down to the ground. Ah, he always beats us. Let's say goodnight anyways. Okay. We are going to do more with the nuclear base. And what I meant to do is I meant to pick those and then drop them off here. There we go. I like to do that every once in a while. Alright, so let's go back to our base. There we go. So now that we have the plutonium being made, I would like to start making the iridium, because I guess for the really cool stuff you need tons and tons and tons of iridium. Now I haven't actually made any iridium, but I have found, I was about to say I found lots of iridium, but I haven't found lots of iridium. I have found 32 pieces, and 16 of which I used on the leggings and the helm here, the helmet. So anyways, that's what we are at on plutonium 51. So anyways, I'm not gonna make any, I'm just gonna use what I found. Let's get one piece out, I guess. And then I keep digging up this ore with the mining laser, but I don't think it's, you can actually use it. Like, it'll make the ingots, but it won't make this part. So I've got some supplies here. This is gonna be our mass fab room. I think I have everything. I know I don't, because I just looked and I don't have a node. This is how I'm gonna get my trash. I'm gonna make a cobblestone generator. I don't know if it's the most efficient, but it's what we're going to use. Okay, so what I wanted to do before I started, but I forgot, is I want to line the edges here with the Steve's Factory Manager. We're going to be using that again. So after that last cut, Samsel wanted to move his energetic generator system. So I helped him out last night, and I came over here to check it out, and I noticed that his garage door is haunted. See, all by itself it keeps opening and closing, and then opening and then closing. And it took me a few minutes to figure out what was going on. So that's what it looks like. It took me a few minutes to figure out what was going on, but it's that RF monitor right there is it's sending out a redstone signal, and it's next to the door, so it sends it to the door too, and that's why it opens and closes. Okay, so back to our own project, and zoom. All right, so let's go over to ours. The movement of the generators took a long time last night, so this morning I did a little bit of work to the base before we came back. So over here I dug this out, and I was thinking that I was getting plutonium too slow, so I added some more nuclear reactors. So this one over here, that block is actually there, and if I break one of these pieces of glass and then click on the reactor, it will crash my client. But if I were to log out and log back in, it will be there. So I don't know. I hope it works. This is the first cycle. You can see I don't have the node on this side. It's because I don't have a filter. So I don't want to start pulling out everything. Anyway, so let's go back over here. What I've done is I set up the cobblestone generator down below. I have a couple world interaction stacks in there, stack upgrade, and then a stack of the speed upgrades too. So we have plenty of cobble. We'll be feeding that into our recyclers. Recyclers. Yeah. Okay. I don't have a buffer chest, do I? You know, I always have to have a buffer chest. I'll get one. Alright, so let's see, what do we have here? We are ready. Oh, and then I did do the Steve's Factory Manager with the blocks all the way around. So what do we have here? I did just have one mass fabricator, but Brink was telling me that I might need 4. So let's do that. It turns out to look a little symmetrical. That's cool. Do we have any other items that with even amounts? We do. We have these. Let's put them on the sides. So if we're gonna do 5 on each side, let's find the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You would think I would know how many I had put in, but you forget these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that's the middle. Okay, those are recyclers. I was thinking that they look just like compressors or something. Alright, turn around, and there we go. Sweet. Alright, next up, let's straighten this up. We've got scanners, we've got replicators, pattern storage. I think some of these things you have to actually keep next to each other. So, yeah, it seems like we should have something else here. Oh, the mass fabricators. I'm sitting there looking for that. Okay, and then we'll take the UU matter. We need a tank. Let me go build another diamond chest. Now let's just use a regular chest, whatever. Do we have a slightly larger recipe? No, we don't. Alright, well, let's do the chest. And we'll just use that, and we'll upgrade it if we need to. I should have just used the iron chest. Come on. There we go. And we'll do those in the corners. One right there. One right there. Okay. And then replicator and a scanner. And I'm not sure if they need to be right next to each other. So what we are going to do is we are going to... Ooh. We don't have any right next to each other spots. Darn. Well, it's going to be a little lopsided, I guess. So we'll move this guy to right. We'll just move him right here. Now it's an ugly room. I wanted it all together. Alright, so pattern storage, replicator, scanner. So I think it's something like this. I think. And then we need to get some power. I also wanted to try this trading station. I think I heard Grok and Non-Sanity talking about this. But maybe if we have a little bit more time, we'll do that. Get those, some connectors. And I will also need some of this glass cable. Some of this stuff here. And let's go ahead and get a stack of that. Alright, so the Tesseract, where do we want to put that at? I was thinking, I didn't want to put it on the stairs, so maybe just right there would be good. Oh, it's already configured? Energy receiving? I guess so. And then we'll throw the cable connectors on top, on it, not on top. Well, on tap too. There we go. Brink was also telling me, oh come on, was also telling me I will probably need lots and lots of power for this. So Hopefully we have enough. Let's put this, restart right there. And of course it's not going to look straight. Did I put it in the corner? I did. That's fine. Let's put it in the corner over here too then. Why do you do that? Let's see if we've got our powered wrench on. There it is. Electric wrench. Nope, that's not right. There we go. Okay, awesome. Now, let's do our last couple connectors. I'm doing more than one just because each connector does 4,900 or 4,096 RF a tick, and it's limited, so you know we don't want to limit it. So hopefully 2 on each side would be good. Let's get this wire now, and it seems natural to go top and top, and then maybe this one and that one. Can we, there we go, that one, and then this one here, and then that one and this one here. Good. Now how's that looking on our power? Sweet. Okay, it's filling up. Okay, it's doing its thing. Now let's start powering all of our machines, and we're going to do that with this cable here. Yeah, we'll just come straight down like this, and then come along this wall, and then all the way over this way. We're rich. We have lots of this stuff. Oh, we didn't even need the other cable. Alright. Okay, down. Put that away. Open up. Bag. Get the wrench. Okay, so now what's the next step? Is it time to start programming? Or commanding, or however you want to say it? I think it might. Come on. It might be. What is this? This is the pattern storage. This is a scanner. It is getting some power. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a disk with this. It's been a while since I've done. Come on. It's been a while since I've done this. So let's see if I remember it all. So what do you put? Okay. Am I supposed to have a disk in? I was probably supposed to. I hope it works out. Let me come back in a second once this is done here. Okay, it's not quite done. We're still at 50. I didn't really wait that long. But what I noticed is that these are already working. So is that taking like too much power, or what's going on here? See, now we've got 2 millibuckets. I guess 2 millibuckets in each one. This one is filling up on power. Hopefully it's stopped by now. Are we still losing power? We are still losing power. Wow, that is amazing. Is it ever going to go up? I know one of these items is a, like, will take infinite power. I'm kind of thinking it's this. Yeah, anyways, let's see if we can program some of this stuff. The next thing that we want to do is we want to put all this cobble inside the recyclers. And then we want to get the recyclers to put their items into the buffer chest. And then we want the buffer chest to be fed into... Oh, and then we'll need another buffer chest. See, that's where we could have got our symmetry from. To make the... Because I guess it makes scrap, and then you need to put it together to make those little recycled boxes, I guess. So we'll get that. While that's being made... Let's see if we can get the first thing going. I always have my, well, not always, but we have the camo command group. And then this command group will be, what? Cobble. It'll be moving the cobble from the chest into the recyclers. Alright, so we've got our old trigger, input, and output, and then the inventories we want to pick, we want to input from here. It'll pick up the cobble. We don't have to whitelist anything because that's the only thing in there. And then we want to input into the recyclers, and there should be 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So that should start working. Come on. And there. Great. So now we got that. When stuff gets made, I don't know where it's going. Where is it going? This one's getting some stuff. But it's not like finishing? Oh, is it like a percentage? Like it only makes so much? Okay, I think that's how I remember it. Like you get a chance to make some scrap. Okay. So let's do the next part. We want to take the scrap and we want to put it in one of our 2 chests. Here we go. And then because the chest is right there, we'll put the other chest right there. So that looks good. So let's see here. Next, let's do our input, output, and trigger. Oops. And then we want to input from our recyclers. And then to make it easy, let's output into our first chest right here. All right. So then we will take that, and then that should start putting stuff into one or the other chest. Let's see. Yep, there we go. All right, so that's going to start filling that up. Well, it'll get there. I think I heard that you're not supposed to put overclockers in these because it uses up too much power, but I might do it anyways and then just add some more MFSUs with some more connectors if I have to. Because we've got tons of power coming in. It's still going down? I guess this is just eating up all the power, and that's just how it's going to be. So we'll have to figure out our power situation. Let's see. So what's next? Now we have the scrap, and we want to make it into those little recycled boxes. So the next thing is let's go back and let's start a new command thing. Let's just name it scrap. Or boxes, since that's what we're going to make. Boxes. Okay. So, trigger input, crafting, and then output. There, and there. So let's see here. We are going to input from the first chest. We are going to craft. Let's see, scrap. There it is. And I think it's just a 3x3. Okay, looks good. And then output into our second chest. And then connect all that. What do you know? Excess inventory. Are we planning on having excess inventory? Let's put our excess inventory back into the box where it came from, because I don't know what we are planning on having. So we'll connect that. So now why did it put it in the same one? Okay, so let's get our excess inventory back out and let's put it into the other chest instead of the first chest. There we go. So we've got this. Let's go back over here, put it inside this. Why are we... Huh. Let me figure out why this stuff is coming over here. Yeah, so I don't know what it is. What I ended up doing is I just changed the input from just that one chest to both chests, and then I whitelisted the scrap. So it's not even really using this chest, it just keeps putting everything over here, and so it just picks it, like when we get number 9 here, there we go, it just makes a new piece. So that's what we got. Alright, we still have our cobble. That's all going. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to put the scrap box into the mass fabricators, right? Right, guys? I think that's what it is. Fuel scrap box. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Let's try a couple things. Let's get one of, come on. Let's get one of those. And let's get one of those. And let's try right-clicking this in. Oh, you can't put that in. Let's try right-clicking this in. Oh, okay. Well, that's why you want to do that. Alright. So, now let's see here. Let's get our command group mass fab. There we go. Save it. Oh, nope. Up there. Alright, input from the second chest. And we want to whitelist, because now we have scrap over there, we want to whitelist the scrap box. And then output into all of the fabricators. Where are we at here? So 1, 2, 3, and there should be a fourth one here somewhere. Did I miss it? There it is. 4. Okay. Connect that all together. So these should have disappeared. Now we should have 48 of them in that one. And will we actually create them as fast as this can use it? I don't think so. So we are going to have to figure out a way to fill this up, which might just be some overclockers anyways. So now that we have some UU matter, even though it's a little bit at a time being actually made, let's start pumping it into this tank over here. So now let's just keep it in here. Trigger liquid input, liquid output. There we go. Move everything back over. I know y'all love Steve's Factor Manager so much. I hope it's not too boring for you. Alright, so input from the mass fabricators, and then output into the tank. Okay, and then so we should see some, there it is. Awesome. Now let's do another one. Trigger input output. Let's do input from the tank and output into the replicator. Input tank, output replicator, and then connect all that. So now it does, it has a little bit there. This thing I left going, looks like it's okay. Save. Did it? Oh, it is. Alright, Iridium ore. It's inside there now. Okay, so now what do we do with it? Do we put it inside there? Do we put it inside here? Why don't I look these things up? Inside here? Import from crystal, export from crystal. Export to crystal, import from crystal. Okay, let's do that. Alright, now let's keep that there. And I guess there it is. Now we have to do repeat run. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, I think it's going. How much power are we using? We are using gobs and gobs and gobs of power. And Like when it gets to 100, is that it? Let me sit on, nah, listen to, yeah, let me sit on that. Let me make some overclockers and then we'll do it again. Okay, our machine just hit 100% on UU matter. I don't know if the EU will ever go up at all, but we have 1 iridium ore, so we'll leave that in there. We'll let it stack up to 64, and then maybe over the next couple days or so, all of this will fill up with UU matter, and this will fill up with scrap, and so on and so forth, and we'll be full. I would like to make another couple connectors. Am I able to do that? Connectors. I think this makes 2. Oh, I need some hardened clay. So I can't do that right now at the moment. But I should have some of those overclockers. I only have 2. So let's throw a couple in. And that makes it go a little faster. Is it pulling my power out super fast? Yeah, it is, actually. So what's going to happen when it gets to 0? Will everything just stop? Or just move that much slower? Okay, well, it looks like that we have our iridium set up. I was hoping to have my clockers done before the end of the episode. Actually, before I want to end it, let's go ahead and find a village and throw this down just to see what we get. So let's come out this way. You know what, we'll just teleport to spawn and then go into the mining age. Okay, if I can, every time. Go into the mining age, and then we'll just fly to a village, set it down, and see what this block is about. But we'll do it in the daytime. There we go. And I think if we head south, we'll find one or two. Should be a little bit off to the left here. And here we go. Let's drop down here. Looks like we have lots of villagers coming out to greet us. Alright. Throw that down. Do we have to... And... I mean... What do we do here? Let's get some emeralds. Everybody's like... Oh, well, there are overclockers. Can we throw those in? Okay. I don't know how to use it. So this will be something to look up later on. What do we have here? Anybody good? Who are you? You? Anyways. So that's gonna be our episode. Thanks for hanging out, watching me mess around with the Steve's Factory Manager. We've got our Iridium being copied now, or replicated, however you want to say it. And I'll work on upgrading my power situation there. And you all have a good day. We'll see you next time. Bye.